All right, Lewis, tell us what we're doing this morning.
Waking up, riding Section 3. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm not excited yet. But we'll be there. We're going to probably do half of Section 3 today, though. Go up, and then we're going to come back down south after that.
Yeah, and we're going to ask the preacher in the background to pray for us because it rained last night hard.
So it might be a little muddy.
Might a little bit muddy. And it might be a wee bit cooler.
It is a little bit cooler.
It is a little bit cooler. So we're going to tell my brother that, though.
No, we won't tell him.
Yeah, don't worry. He don't want the intros anyway. All right, Section 3, or half of Section 3, BDR.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So the first hour or so was too dark to really see anything on the video, but you can see here we're going over this cool bridge. I did notice that a lot of the bridges in Alabama on these dirt roads are plank covered. Didn't expect that. Kind of cool bridges though, but you have to be careful crossing them because the planks are not always even and there's nails in them. So you gotta kind of pay attention when you're going across those bridges to make sure you don't pick up any nails in your tires. As you can see, it was a muddy mess. Made for very slow going because you were slipping and sliding everywhere. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull back into the rut. Here. So what you're going to see next is probably the biggest challenge we had the entire ride. There's a hill up here that is just a nasty, muddy mess, and it goes uphill and to the right, which made the climb very difficult. I'm gonna let you go first. I'm thinking that either far left or far right. I don't know which is better. I think probably far left. All right, you going? Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. All right. Oh, shit. The camera doesn't do this justice. This incline is fairly steep, and trying to climb it with a bunch of mud on top of it was not easy. It's very tiring. Get a rest. Right hand side, you need to get to the right up here. The tire's pretty much dry. Yeah. So for any of you that know Lewis, he does not like to go slow. And we'd been putting along for a long time in that muddy mess, only a fraction of which you actually saw in the video. So when normally we would stop and he would look at this mud hole and be like, okay, what's the best way to go through it? No, not this time. He said, let's just go, man. Just do it. I'm tired of waiting. What do you think? Though we weren't completely out of the mud, as the elevation started going up, the mud got a lot more tolerable. So we finally got to a place where we could get on it a little bit, and you can tell Mr. Speed Demon was waiting for it, because pretty much after every turn you can look at his track and see that he's digging in because he's on the throttle. You can see here that I stopped to change my gloves. In fact, I stopped to put on every piece of clothing I had because I was freezing. It was brutal, man, this cold. And when we got on the interstate, it's even worse because we're doing 75 mile an hour at, with the temperature like 45 degrees. So, yeah, it's cold. You can also tell we're definitely in the Bible Belt because like every couple miles, there's a church of one denomination or another in this area. I mean, there's a lot of churches. Now, I'm very aware we're very south here, but it's still almost Christmas time. I was still amazed on how much fall colors you could still see as we rode through some of these areas. I see now why online everybody says Section 3 is where the Southeast BDR really gets to be a lot more fun. As you can see here, we're starting to get in some elevation change. It's hard to see in the camera, but we're essentially riding up a ridgeline. And there are some sections that get even a little bit technical. The bad side is that we are riding directly into the sun. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, but you got finding those track. As I said before, this section was very fun. It was crazy fun, in fact. Just enough technicality to get you up on your toes as you were riding. Makes it a very interesting ride. In fact, I almost went down in this section because I missed seeing one little tree. Woo, son, did you see that? I tried to go around that that mud hole. There's a little tree there. No, come back and look at it. Dude, I'm so lucky I didn't go down. As much as we love this section, it just didn't last long enough. But it did get us to the water crossing. Yeah, come on. That was impressive. That was way more than I did. So Lewis and I have completely different techniques. My technique going through the water crossing is nice and slow, entry and exit. His, not so much. All right, let's see how Lewis and Kaiser do this. So Thornsby is where we have to hop off the BDR for now. We have a 3.5 hour, very cold 3.5 hour ride, I may add, to get back to Navarre Beach where we started at the day before. It was good, but we ended up getting more riding in than we had originally planned, so can't complain about that. So until next time, people.